hello. I think I chose the worst time to come back. I think ads just started. But let's hopefully not. Hello, Brittany, hello, Boyo, how are you doing? Is the game muted? Why can't I hear the game? Okay, it's good. Hello! As you can see, I added some things. The exact overlay is just a temporary placeholder, but I'm setting some things up. So I put this free one that I found. This is just temporary, just for me to figure out the layout. I'll figure out what actual overlay I'm gonna go with, but yeah, just a few things. The overlay's new. Again, I'll figure out which one I want, but like the layout will be there. There will be an overlay now. There will be one. It won't just be gameplay. Hello, Shadow. Welcome in. I added one new emote a while ago, and I forgot about it until earlier, and I realized, oh hey, that emote. I added that. Where is it? I added the whoa. This guy. That's at least one new emote. Headpat redeem is there now. I added some commands. There's a raid command now. I'm always sleepy, Shadow. That's my secret. But thank you. Good to see you. Anything else? I think those are the things that I actually like officially added. Some of the things in the background I'm still trying to put together, like panels and all that jazz, but gotta have the commission art to work on. Thank you for the head patch, Shadow. I gotta figure out how to automate that, but it should be just like that. There you go. It should last 5 minutes. If it doesn't last, if it keeps going beyond 5 minutes, then I budged up. I gotta automate that. Can't see any of the text in the chat box? Really? Oh, good point. That is because text probably defaulted to black. Thank you for pointing that out. I need to change that to white. Let me do that now so we can see it. Hello, stream elements. Can I get in? Can I get in my dashboard, please? Thank you. Let's fix that now. This guy. Should have kept this open. Chat. Okay, that worked. Okay, there we go. You should be able to see it now. Thank you for pointing that out. I did not realize it was still the text was set to black. You're good, right? I can see it. Hopefully you guys can see it. Cool, thank you, boy. Thank you for pointing that out. Appreciate that. Shadow, that is the gotcha emote. That's like the I think that's the, aside from the close, that's the oldest emote we got. It was done by Starry, of course. For when you gotta swipe. Or the gotchas. Which is all the time. Because my luck has been terrible. I think I said this last time. Absolutely trash. Although it did actually, ironically, since I said it last time, it did get better. So, maybe I should complain more. Maybe that's how I get lucky. Do I need to deactivate your card? No, you don't, Shadow. I make enough money to comfortably be able to swipe. Don't worry about me. And I do have self-control, contrary to how I portray myself. I do have budgets. I am responsible. I just like to pretend not to be. Of course, I got your attic bun, mate. It was actually not a request from me. It was, I think, Ken was very generous enough to give me his free emote from a bun-a-thon. Those are my wipers. How do I turn off my wipers? Okay. And Starry herself just decided to make it a gotcha emote, which was very fitting. So, props to her on that. But here, we'll give Starry a shot. just because you all know her, obviously. I'm gonna slowly drive into this tree as I do shoutouts. But go check out Starry, the one who did all of the emotes, including the gotcha one, which we were just talking about. Not all the emotes, but she did most of them. Yossi, and I forgot the first name. What were we doing in this game? Let me know how the volume is too, by the way. I adjusted it a little bit for my hearing, but purposes. Hopefully it's not too quiet.
The second stomach was found inside the first victim's body. Of course, she didn't naturally grow a second stomach.
That's talking about the diehawk.
One of the stomachs belonged to someone else. There's more
Oh, hello, Ken. Welcome in.
One with two
Nice
hearts,
to see you.
one with 2 livers, 4 lungs. Different organs.
Thank you.
each
Thank you.
time.
Okay, it's good.
Of course, those extra organs.
I've been talking over York,
Good.
talking about the
Right,
most
Zach?
grisly crap. What are you
Seems
talking
just
about?
never enough.
Having extra organs?
We arrested a professor at the men's school.
The good thing I haven't been paying
Found the
attention.
body of his daughter, dead, and the missing organs at his house. Do you remember what he said when we took him in? I was ordered to restore those deformed bodies back to normal.
I don't
Remember who he said ordered him? An alien.
Yeah.
Well, of course, we couldn't arrest an alien, so we
You tried
arrested the
arresting
professor instead. Serial killers can't be caught by logic and common sense.
True.
I learned this the hard way. That first case taught me that.
I've been driving with
Since
my
then,
left
these
blinker
cases
on
just keep
for the
getting
past
more and more
few minutes.
complicated.
How do I turn off my blinker? How did I turn on my blinker?
I thought getting experience while I was young would make the job easier.
Those are headlights. Those are windshield wipers. How did I turn on my blinker and how do I turn it off? Why does this game have controls for your blinker? When does that ever matter? How do I turn it off? Oh, okay, I flipped it. Okay. That apparently worked. It was the left and right arrow buttons. Alright. Good question of what are we gonna do today? What happened last time? Ken had... Not Ken. I saw Ken's name and my mind went to Ken. Quint... Sorry, sounds. Quint had a full character arc. Can't say he's in the best place now, but you know what? Things are probably looking up for him. Becky died. Like, brutally. Hard my bad on that. We didn't catch the kid in time. That's probably mostly it. That was a whole shebang by itself. What are we gonna do? Do we have any side quests we can do that we currently have accepted? I don't think so. That's okay. What chapter are we? We're in chapter 11. We can talk to Diane. Probably at the art gallery. Carol? Did this one. Ooh. Probably about. We can talk to Brian. Roaming, Sigourney. Let's go find. Okay. So I've seen playthroughs of this game many times. Spoilers, I do know what happens. The fun of the game is I'm playing at it. How does... It's only been a week and I already got out of this game. But I have not seen too many of the side quests. So I want to do a lot of them because I don't know what actually happens in them. Main story got unlocked. I know how that works. Side story, I know only the most important ones, which we've already done. I think there's only like 1 or 2 side quests that we haven't done that I am aware of how they work. General license, and the rest I have no idea. Because people don't really play the sub-stories. Oh hey, the head patch went away on time. Perfect, the timer works. Oh, that's cool. Head patch for 5 minutes or for actual 5 minutes, not forever. Awesome. Just need to make that automatic. And then I can do all their moves. Also, emotes should be bouncing around the screen when you do them. If that's not happening, then I need to fix that. I'm looking for Sigourney. Emily, George, there no one's home. Leslie, Panda Bear. Where is Sigourney? Jim Green, Harold, Nick, Olivia, Swery, no one's there. George, Keith, Lily, Richard. Community Center. Diane, Polly. Oh, Diane's at the hotel. What's she doing? Usha, Fiona, Galaxy Thomas McLean. Harry's Mansion, no one there. Music Gallery, no one there. Becky's house, no one there. Well, but no one is in Becky's house because Becky's dead. And her parents don't exist. I don't know the story behind Becky's parents, but apparently no one lives there anymore. Target area. That's me. Okay, so Sigourney is MIA. Who the heck knows where she is? Let's go back to the hotel and talk to Diane, I guess. Now, the big question is how the Liberty heck do I get back to the hotel? If I recall correctly, take this road, this curved road that's behind me. Follow it for forever, take a right. Oh, we're actually not very far. Okay. We can do that. Also, if I sound a little weird, I bit my tongue earlier today. So, I might have a little bit of a, like, the tongue bit lisp.
Do you know the best way to find lost children?
Tongue hurts.
Put up posters to gather info.
That's a park cars. So, don't matter.
We don't, as well as
We
children,
don't need to trade.
always gets
That's
results. Offering a reward gets faster results. Our
Yeah,
hero's
there you
favorite
go. I like this
electric
movie better. Alright, off to the hotel to talk to Diane. I don't know what she's doing down there. I don't think I've ever seen Diane. But I don't think I've seen anybody other than me and Payson. Oof. Yeah. Just gonna have to deal with that. It's okay. I once bit my tongue so hard, I had like an incredible lisp for like a month.
3 years ago.
Like I bit that, I felt like I bit my tongue off of the
Yes,
tongue.
that's right.
This is not so bad.
Multiple homicide, same MO, across Utah, Colorado, and Missouri. The victims were all average married housewives. But after being run over so many times by a car,
Oh yeah,
they didn't look human.
you are a
5
very grim
victims in
conversation.
2 months in 3 states.
Can you talk about movies this time, please?
Killed was always the same.
Let's talk about.
But aside from that,
Yeah.
there was nothing that linked the victims together. Well, they were all married. But age, race,
Each other, right?
nothing else matched up. Tire marks and fragments of paint ID'd the car that was used. That's where things got really tricky. The perpetrator used a 1993 model Cadillac Elante as a
That
weapon.
car's older than me.
It was registered in the name of one senator. No, I don't feel like talking about this anymore.
Yeah, I don't feel like hearing about stuff.
I wish I could forget what I saw there.
Again, can we talk about movies next time? Little lighter conversation. I know it's just you talking to yourself, but I have to listen to it. So if I have to listen to it, let's talk about something a little less gruesome. Okay, York? Deal? Okay, where is that? Diane Gold. Apparently here is this work. No, I cannot. Okay. Dan and Polly are sitting at the same table. What's going on here? Somewhere down here? I forgot to check exactly where. So they're in the funky area by like the greenhouse. Got it. Got it. Down the hall. Kangaroo. Kangaroo. Here, I think. Nope, that's outside. I think I took a little too early of a Reggie. Purple turkey sandwich. I had a turkey sandwich. I had a turkey club yesterday for lunch. It was okay. Powerfully average. I do love me a turkey club though. That one just wasn't too good. I think I can eat. Yeah. I did not. Why? I have questions. Diane, what are you doing here?
Hi.
Lunch, Diane? My sister was just killed, but I'm here enjoying a lovely lunch. That's right, Becky's your sister. I forgot about that. Tell me, Agent Girl, does that make me a cold-hearted woman? Well, you gotta eat. No, I don't think so. I do think you're a little different. Do you not like women who are different? Oh, I do. I'm barely trying with the voices, by the way. So I like men who are like you, Agent Girl. Keep in your pants, Diane. Keep in your pants.
Hi.
I'm here on business. Why don't you join us, Agent York? Lunch is more fun with the man at the table. I'm just trying to get a side quest from you, ma'am.
Hi.
Alright, well, that's not happening. I drove all this way for you, Diane. I thought you had a side quest.
Hi.
Miss Diane is most charming, isn't she? I do love our little chats. She doesn't look very well today. Do you know what? Well, her sister's dead. Like, effective an hour ago. Kind of understand. But that was a bit of a wash. Okay. Side quest I know I want to do at some point. Involves me finding a flower. And I don't remember where that flower is. And I think it needs to rain. I don't know how to make it rain. I mean, in the literal, in the water sense, not in the funny sense. That's easy. Making it actually rain. Not my wheelhouse. You have little boosted around here. That's not gonna work in game.
Zach, do you know the best way to find lost children?
York, I think you told us this. And I kind of doubt.
That's the most effective way. It works for pets as well as children, and always gets results.
Posters and milk cartons. Does that actually work?
Our bureau's favorite.
Oh my god, the car. I will say it every stream, every time I drive, the entire time I'm driving. Hate the driving. That's one of the why I'm trying to find this side quest. Don't have to drive everywhere. Although admittedly, fast traveling everywhere kind of cuts a little bit of the fun out of it. But the balance can be struck between having to drive everywhere
Let's focus on the case at hand.
and not having to worry about
The murders with the red
the
seeds.
worst controlling card number.
Officially, the bureau has not made a statement about these seeds. Some even claim that they are irrelevant to the killings. But after the red seeds were found in a Boston homicide,
Worth noting, I'm not even hitting the gas at all. That's just how fast this car. Like, I'm not touching the gas pedal.
all of the files looking for similar cases, and we found 7 other homicides related to the seeds. The victims were all young girls.
You're always talking about the
They
dead
were killed
girls.
in 8 different states. They arrested
Man.
all 7 murderers, but there was no connection between them. However,
Begging you, sir.
we must not overlook
Use
there
a
was
different
one thing
topic.
linking the cases together, and that's the red seeds.
And
Is
I have
anybody
a
there?
hunch this case here in Greenvale is going to lead us to the truth about those
I mean,
seeds.
yeah, that's fair.
Don't you think so, Zach?
Well, let's just do what we can do and do our best. By doing our best, I'm sure we'll get to where we need to go.
Yeah, just do your best, York. And don't think about the fact that our best didn't stop Becky from dying. Things happen. Not in our control. Okay. I don't know. We did just talk to Becky just before. Maybe we could have done something. Maybe we didn't have to set off the trap that actually killed her, but, you know, again, details. We don't think about these things. Errol, do you have anything for me? You won't get anything from watching me. I got $21 for watching you, so, touche. Au contraire. Hey, Olivia. Oh my god, her dialogue. Ah, is there something you want? You know what? Let's order. You want to eat? Okay. Let's see the menu. Cornbread, roast turkey, T-bone steak, ham chow, chicken pot pie, omelet containing fried rice, onion, prawn salad, sweet potato pie. What is a sweet potato pie? I don't think I've ever had a sweet potato pie. Try one. And that's $29 for a sweet potato pie. Exactly 10 times the cost of cornbread. The sad thing is, $17.90 for a roast turkey. We're getting there. I think the turkey sandwich I had yesterday was like $14. We're getting there. Is this a turkey sandwich or just roast turkey? You ate a lot. Okay, we're not gonna actually see what it is. Dang. Well, that was tasty, I guess. Are you a person that I can talk to, or are you just here? It's one of the regular patrons, not involved in the case, I figure. Okay, take your word for it. Where's Nick? Is Olivia gonna kick me out of the kitchen too?
I'm working here. You can't just stroll into a chef's kitchen.
Oh, you are here.
Then perhaps you would give me your
I
permission
did
to
not
enter.
see you, sir.
No. Get the hell out of here.
Alright. We went through this last time. I'll just leave.
Zach, everyone has their own sanctuary. Let's leave him in his.
Is he actually? He's not actually there, though. No, he is. He just blends in super well with his kitchen. He's camouflaged. So he can hide from his natural predator. Francis York Morgan. Bet that's not gonna stop. It's worth it. I don't like Nick. Kind of a scumbag. That being said, there's nothing here apparently. Let's vamos. Or not. That door is locked. Ma'am, your fire exit is locked. I think that's a safety hazard. This door should not be locked. Is this not your emergency exit? Can't even go to the bathroom. Those doors are just painted on. Right. I'm gonna report you guys to several different agencies here. Pretty sure you need to have a working bathroom. The person who usually needs that bathroom. And the exit door being locked will get people killed. Or I can just walk away and say not my problem. Which will do. Alright. We've struck out on how many different people side quests?
Zach, do you know the best way to find lost children?
York, enough with the lost
Posters.
children. Or dead children.
Put posters together.
Talk about movies,
That's the
please.
most effective way.
That's your thing.
It works for pets as well as children. It always
Why is he only
results.
talking about lost or dead children?
Or gets faster results. Our bureau's favorite.
Please,
open
sir.
trick.
Could do the story. But I wanted to do a little side quest first. That's not turning down. Well, we're not fighting anything. Map. Where are people? That's not the map. That's not the map. That's the map. Diane should have a side mission, right? It says chapter 11 and we're chapter 11. Oh, that's why he's talking about lost children. Chapter 11, lost child. Maybe that's why. Checks out. Although I swear he was doing that before, but maybe we were still in chapter 11. Carol. That she had nothing. Did that one. George Woodman. Chapter 11 through 13. We're already in chapter 11? How many chapters are in this game? 26? Okay, that makes sense. That equals like 20. I know there's a lot more game to go. George, where the heck are you? Surely you won't let me down, George. Or Emily. One of you two must not let me down. Right, that's just it. Let's see then. They're probably in. George is not home, but he's mute. Very rarely. Sally, Quint? Quint had his full character arc. I think we're done with Quint. This should be where we have to go for the story, right? Yeah. Carol, Nick, and Olivia at the diner were just there. George, Keith, Lily, and Richard, milk bar. George, what are you doing at the milk bar? Grocery room? Boy, what you doing there? There's crime to solve. I am very far away from the milk bar. Just follow the same road, the other direction. You can also go to Panda Bear. Yeah, we'll end up at the milk bar eventually. Skirt! Can we drive into the water? What happens if I drive into the water? Nope, they won't let me. There's just the water. You're no fun. York, I swear to God, if you're gonna talk about dead people again. Nope, he's got nothing. He backed down. If I put that before you. I know. Oh, the movie's on. I mean, I don't know it because I don't know movies very well, but it's at least more entertaining, more lighthearted. And silence is good too. I wonder if I can change that. No, wait. I think what plays on the radio depends on your car. Not that I think about it. I think I get this song because I have Quint's stolen car. I think this is like the theme of Quint. Oh my God, those shoes just popped the freaking. Which version? Lots of popping. Hard to control cars. Yup. You don't get the extra cutscenes from the director's cut, I think it's called. Which is fine, because I think those got decanonized anyway. Don't think those are canon. They were also very odd. But no real loss there. This car actually goes so fast that like the game struggles to load the city in front of you. That's fun. It does make it a little nauseating to drive though.
If you notice anything, just stop me.
Because the frame rate tanks and things just pop in and it's very disorienting. Not great. But I still love the game. Technical limitations, notwithstanding. Milk Bar. Forgot where I was going. George. Oh. Hey! I can run him over. And the fact that I accidentally ran him over. My bad, George. Today I learned. It's okay. He's a big, strong policeman. He can walk it off.
Zach, is there something here that you want to check out? According to Lily, the twins should be with Kaysen. Perhaps we should try going to where she told us they might be.
George? Alright. Bye. I'm off to the milk barn. Hey, Richard. What's up? Sally lost her daughter. Now Quint lost his girl. What do you think? Who do you think has it worse? Which do you think has it worse? I can read it, I swear. They're both pretty bad. Actually, I think he has it worse. Having to support both Sally and Quint. What do you think, Zach? Oh, that's right. He's not married to Sally, I don't think. Bye. Oh, but he's like, they're like an item, maybe? Kinda? He's helping her out. Because Sally, I believe, was Anna's mother. If I'm remembering everyone's name correctly. So he's been helping her since she's dead. Quint is obviously his son. And then Quint lost Becky, so Everyone associated with this family is meeting an end in some.
Hey, bro.
Not a good track record. York, the kids are out with Case again, man. They don't listen to me even if I tell them to come home, you know? Now I finally understand how hard my folks had it, I tell you. Alright, Keith. Lily, do you have a job for me? Kids are with Case. They said they were going to the Greenvale Forest. Do you think you can go find them? Oh. Alright, no jobs here. The game really does not want me to do side quests. I just cannot find them. Oh, I guess that means it's story time, huh? We get to drive all the way up to I forgot what it's called, but like the Forest Sanctuary, which is very far away. And like very out of the way of everything. So we gotta drive for forever. I was trying to put it off because I don't like this drive.
Best way to find lost children.
York, and stop!
Posters.
We heard the dialogue. Don't need to say it for the third time this stream. How do I get to where I need to go? Follow this road. Follow October Street. Hopefully. Follow it for forever. Take a right. This is the part that sucks. But sure, I guess we got to do what we got to do. October Street. Stick to the right. You'll get there eventually. Thankfully, it's not a hard navigation. Just a long one. Just a little airborne. We're still good. We're still good. Just accidentally touched the control stick a millimeter more than I needed to.
So, where shall we go next?
Goodness. Cannot get the fast travel soon enough. I'm getting real tired of this. Maybe I should pick a slower car. We'll get to our destinations in longer time, but at least we are not spending out every 30 feet because I dared breathe on the control stick. It's like playing Wipeout. Have you ever played Wipeout? Not the game show, the racing game, or alternatively, Fast RMX. This guy. Very fun games, all about very, very high-speed racing. Based off of F-Zero, if you've played F-Zero, although they haven't released an F-Zero in God knows how long. So, if you have not played an F-Zero game, you are forgiven. Because they just don't make them anymore. Nintendo. But, if you ever played those games, driving really, really fast, and it's very, very easy to lose control. Yeah, it's all about like very, very fine stick movements. This is like that, but without the intention of being like that. So there's a lot of that's lacking in finesse and, like I said, intention.
Zach, if you notice anything, just stop.
So it's like playing it's like playing those high-speed racers, but not as good. And you're just in a car, just trying to drive to meet Payson. What is this? Do I need to be here? We still need to go. And the kids. All the way in the frickin' tube over here. For long distance. I wish I got paid for that in real life. Oh my god. York, are you okay? That's gonna cause some whiplash. You're next when we hear it in the morning. I've actually had whiplash before. Would not recommend. Not from car or anything. But from volleyball. That's a story. But let's just say it's not. It's very, very uncomfortable.
Agent York, I found Isaac and Isaiah. They're over there. Let's go.
Barely here, I believe.
Hello again, Isaac and Isaiah. I hear you're teaching Willie to do tricks. What's your secret?
It's easy. Really simple. If he does it right, we give him a treat. A cookie if he does it right.
I see.
Oh, cookie.
Very clever. So, tell me, Tim, could you perhaps tell me your other special secret with Becky?
No, we can't. It won't be a secret if we tell.
I'm not telling. We promised Becky.
Well, that's a problem. Because I also made a promise to Becky.
My promise is special.
Promise to Cash. And I can't keep that promise if I don't know what the secret is. Do you see?
The council has
She
negotiated.
told us to give Diane a box. It wasn't that heavy.
We took it to the art gallery and gave it to Diane.
Is that all Becky gave you?
Just when we were leaving to take the box to Diane, Becky called us back. She handed us something. It was small and round. She told us to keep it safe in our pocket and give it to
Oh,
Diane.
right.
And then you met Carol on your way?
Yep, I took the round thing out of my pocket and we looked at it.
And then she talked to us.
We told her that we were on an errand for Becky. She said she'd do it for us.
But we told her no. Because Becky asked us, not her.
That's right.
We promised
Responsible.
Becky to do it ourselves.
So Becky did entrust the locket to them. And now Carol has it. Right, Kaysen?
Huh?
I forgot you were
You
here.
were in the room when Carol took the locket back from Diane. I saw you with Diane in the art gallery that day.
Well, yeah, I was there in the room, but I was only chatting with Diane. Oh, then Carol burst in, all angry looking. While Carol and Diane had their talk, I just sat there like a frog. Yeah, so Carol took the locket from Diane, but that has nothing to do with me, right?
Yes, I believe so. But from this instant, you are now a key witness in this case. I'm afraid
Bastard,
you
get
can't
him.
leave town until you hear from me.
What?
Stuck in here with
Can
me.
you do that?
Yes.
This is all starting to sound a little like Alice in Wonderland.
Which
Yeah.
makes you Humpty Dumpty.
Huh?
Isaac and Isaiah. Thank you. I think I'll be able to keep my promise with Becky thanks to you two.
How
Where?
is Becky?
Is she getting better?
She'll come and help out at our
About
store
that.
again, won't she?
She'll come and play with us again. Won't she?
Boys, about Becky.
That's that
That's
one.
right. Becky is almost totally better now. But I don't think she'll be able to come and see you. I was told by Becky to keep this a secret. But she's actually a goddess of the forest, just like Anna. I think she's gonna be in the forest with Anna for a while.
Cool. We'll keep this a secret then too.
Wow, that's why Anna and Becky are such good friends.
Okay, Willie.
You're happy too, aren't you?
Zach, I
Look,
hope Anna
love
doesn't
the
end up
murders.
as a forest goddess too.
Okay. To start off with, is Humpty Dumpty in Alice Wonderland? They're
Okay,
they're
then,
they're
Zach.
separate. Oh,
Let's go over what we found
I
out
was just
recently
talking
about the case.
I know they're separate stories. Yes. Does
First,
Humpty Dumpty have an Alice in
Diane
Wonderland
in the art
cameo?
gallery.
I guess is the
She's
question
now
I'm
camping
asking.
with Nick Cormack in a bar on the night Anna died.
Google. Is
Nick
Humpty Dumpty in
confirms,
Alice in Wonderland?
And so she has an alibi.
I don't think
But then we have what Nick's wife.
I never
Olivia
read Alice in
claims.
Wonderland. I have a copy.
According to Olivia,
Enter the Looking Glass.
Nick
I don't
and
think I've ever
Diane
read.
not only went to the bar, but also went somewhere else that night. Do you remember where that was, Zach?
Yeah, okay, so he's in Through the Looking Glass. So York is half right. I guess.
No,
I-
Zach. You've got it all
I had to
wrong.
make a choice, and I was reading about
Let's
it.
try again.
My bad. What was the question? I was not paying attention, York. What was the question? The diner.
No,
Oh,
Zach. You've got it
alright.
all
Third
wrong.
time's the charm.
Let's try again.
Perch, can you repeat the question, sir? I was not paying attention. The clock.
No, Zach.
Alright.
You've got it all wrong. Let's try again.
Third time's the charm. 3 options. Art gallery. See, I knew it.
That's right, the art gallery. Before entering the gallery, Diane looked back
Oh, okay.
towards Olivia, almost as though she saw Olivia in the dark.
Humpty Dumpty. You're the
Nick's
lucky-
behavior is also
That's all I got
becoming
on that.
suspicious by the day. If Olivia is correct, then he is
I was
heavily.
you should be paying attention. Yeah.
But we have no.
Sorry, I
conclusive
wrote off the
evidence.
conversation. I was having a completely different
The only thing we can say for sure
conversation in my head.
is that Nick's whereabouts are unknown at the time of Becky's murder. He has no alibi for the crime. But that fact alone means nothing.
You ain't got no alibi. You ugly.
So who was it that called Thomas to report trouble at Becky's place?
So who called Thomas? This one I can answer because I was paying attention to the question. Quick, call.
That's right. It was Quint, Becky's boyfriend. He went to
Well-
her house and saw the tragedy.
They were engaged at one point, but I made sure that didn't happen.
I'm embarrassed and mortified. Killer struck again while we were on the case.
Not a good look for us.
We found her bitten off tongue. A massive amount of red seeds that poured out of the blood. And an inverted peace symbol, like the one seen at the site of Anna's murder. From the similarities, one can deduce that Anna's killer killed Becky.
Seems reasonable.
We also found one other important piece of evidence in Becky's room. Can you remember what that was, Zach?
The diary? Yeah, cool. Diary. Or the sketchbook, which was used as a diary.
That's right. We found a sketchbook in Becky's room. She had apparently written a letter to her sister Diane.
Or that.
It revealed that Becky took a locket from Anna's body at the crime scene. She also admitted to borrowing a pair of Diane's stiletto heel shoes. So, Miss Stiletto Heels.
Yes,
was
we
Becky.
found this out last time.
There was something else at the end of the letter.
Okay.
It said that she handed the locket and stiletto heel shoes to someone. Do you remember who, Zach?
Kids, right? Twins? I didn't know she handed them the shoes.
That's right, Zach. And from what Isaac and Isaiah
Again,
told
I'm
us,
not paying attention too much to what I say. I could barely.
Carol offered to take the items to Diane, but the twins refused. They gave them to Diane themselves, as they had promised.
I know about the clock.
For some reason, Carol wanted the locket. She ended up storming into the gallery to take it from Diane. And when Carol took the locket from Diane, Kaysen just happened to be there. Is Kaysen involved in this? Or was he just there by coincidence? I wonder what's so special about the locket, too. Why did Carol want it so badly? The questions are mounting. Come to think of it, Quint, the first witness, has no alibi for Becky's death. We checked the phone records, and his call definitely came from her house.
All came from inside the house.
Is it possible he attacked Becky and then called us from the scene?
but everyone is suspicious one way or another. What should we do next?
Even
Okay, who's the most suspicious?
Who's the most suspicious? Yeah. I'm just going off the fact that I don't like him at all.
No, I don't
Well,
think so.
I disagree, York. I
He's
think Nick is the
certainly
most suspicious.
But there is someone else at the center of this.
He's cheating on his wife. Admittedly, doesn't make him necessarily a candidate for murder, but I don't like him.
That's right.
Pin
Becky's
the crime
sister
on him.
and Carol's enemy, linked to both Nick and Kaysen, the elegant owner of the art
We're
gallery.
pretty sure the killer's a dude at this point, though.
Zach, that's our next move. We'll start with
And
Diane.
again, I don't like Nick. I cannot stress that enough. I don't like him. I like his fashion sense. Considering
So,
that I'm
you wanna
also
find out
wearing
everything there is to
like
know
the
about
same thing.
Diane?
But outside of that,
There's just too many things that we don't know. First, we need more intel about the relationship between Nick and Diane.
How?
Nick and Diane meet every night at the bar. Let's use
they're
that.
still doing that?
George, we'll need you to stake out the gallery.
What do you mean?
I mean, give a previous
Wait in the parking lot of the art gallery and tail Diane when she leaves. If she goes anywhere other than the bar, you let me know. Emily, you take the diner. Wait for Nick and tail him to the bar too. As with George, if he goes anywhere else, then you let me know.
Okay.
Thomas, you keep a watch on them inside the bar.
Yes, I will.
I'll be waiting in the parking lot of the bar. Once Nick and Diane are together, I will follow them wherever they go. What time do they usually show up, Thomas?
Around the same time. Usually between 22 and 2300.
Then at that time we do it, boys and girls.
Right now, do you guys have side quests? Nope. Alright, that was the end of the chapter. Uh-oh. Or is that the end of the chapter, just the day? That's the end of the chapter, then we just missed a ton of side quests. I actively tried. I think this is chapter. Son of a gun. God.
Zach, we need to be at Carol's bar at 2200. Looks like we have some time to kill.
We can go to the diner and see how Nick and Olivia are doing.
Yeah. Chapter 12. Son of a... There were quite a few side quests that don't go beyond chapter 11. I keep thinking that's the map because it looks like the map. This is the map. We can do this one still. Still do that one. Yep. Have to wait till next chapter, please. Hey. Back. 11 to 13. 11 13. Okay, we're still good. Still good. Still good. Am I imagining these side quests that I can't do anymore? 12 to 16. 13 is fine. 14 to 16. 26. Oh my god, this is a late game. 26 the final chapter? Or is 28? Did I see a 28 or is 26 one? I might have been making things up when I said 11 was... I saw a bunch that were only that walked in. Might have been 50. Not intentionally, I genuinely thought that. Fiona? What does that say on the right above the notepad icon? R-E-P-T? Rept? What's that? Repeat. Leslie, the trading card quest. Okay, yeah. You know what? I think we're fine. I think we're totally fine. I don't know what the heck I was talking about. There are 0 side quests that were locked out. I was hallucinating something apparently. I don't know what's going on there. I'm glad to be wrong. There's nothing wrong with being wrong. This case is a good thing. That being said, can we please get any of these side quests? What are the requirements? Check on the map. My favorite map. I have to keep insulting it. There's a dog? Okay, I hate looking at the map. Sucks. But I kinda need it a lot. Carol and Thomas. Good Carol. Great. Plan. Wesley the gunsmith is in Sigourney. What is going on there? Wesley? You in Sigourney? You do know that lady's obsessed with her pot, right? George Woodman! George, he has an icon by him. That must mean something. What is this? He has an icon. Thought that was on the road. It was for Lysander Rock. Alright, how do we get to George? Where am I? I love the map. Where am I? Am I down here? No? Hey David, welcome in. Thank you for the headpacks. Hello, hello. What does this button do? That's what it does. I put that in earlier. It's working. I want to make it automatic, but at least the 5 minutes works. Who are you? Roaming Sigourney. Roaming Sigourney is true to her name, roaming. What the hell are you doing here, woman? That's not a way to address something. What are you doing here, lady? Where am I? Thank you, thank you. Where am I? Okay, there I am. We see a lot of the street. What is the street's name for future reference? That's Powell Bridge. January Way. Okay, January Way. You are my favorite street because it always seems to come down to you. Forward, take a right on January Way, follow it all the way across Powell Bridge. Keep following it until you get to Hemingway Road. Take a right. And we'll track Sigourney down. What is she doing? What does Sigourney do? And why is Wesley in her house if she's not there? What is this scandal that I am stumbling across? Sigourney is out in the streets. Where am I going? Out in the streets. Lost. With her whatever she's making in that crock pot. And Wesley is babysitting her house? I don't know what that icon is, but we're gonna ignore it for now. Let's start with Sigourney. Let's find her. I'm concerned about her. Especially the one interaction we had when we met her was oh god, where do I turn? Wait, am I following the right road? Is this January Way? Nope. We got flip turned upside down. This Powell Bridge? Okay. We need to turn the frick around. And then follow the curved part of the road and take a right. I don't know how we flubbed that one so hard, but maybe. Sigourney? We will find. This game really is remarkably involved. It really is. And it's like a majority of it is just figuring out how to get to places. Not because the layout is particularly cryptic, but because the map really just does not want to help you. It really wants to make it like real life, like you're actually trying to navigate on a paper map, but somehow even harder. Like I said, thankfully it hasn't been too bad yet. This room, it was pretty bad. There goes the trees, phasing into the existence. Hello, trees. I already forgot the name of that's Kaysen, and that's a girder. Hello, Kaysen. Can I run you off the road? Pretty sure I tried this before and it didn't work at all, but it's not gonna stop me from trying again. Oh, can't do shit. Alright. I also don't like you, Kason, but I have less reason to not like you. You're just inherently suspicious. Nick is a jerk. Kason, you're fine. I'm just sussing you because Emma. Hello. Because there's something off about you. But thankfully you're not Nick lovers or sus. I need this. Hello, Gina? Maybe her name is? Can I get gas, please? Hey there. Fill her up. Let me know if you want me to pump it. No thank you, ma'am. You're married. Just gas is cool. $5 a gallon? I can't believe how expensive gasoline has become. York? If only you knew. I don't think it's $5 here, but it's gotten beyond $5 a few times here. And I think it's like 4 last time I got gas, something like that. So not far off. In a world where turkey sandwiches cost $19 and saltines cost like $20, that's not a good place to be. Never been happier to live so close enough to work that I don't need to get gas terribly. Unless I need, like, as part of the routine. Very fun. Probably should have had, an actual lunch. Or food.
Nothing.
I had
My
popcorn.
imagination.
So, okay, I actually have a little bit to talk about. I don't know. So I had popcorn for the first time in forever today. I just was at the store and like, hey, let's buy popcorn. Love popcorn, but I barely ever eat it. Was that Sigourney? What are you doing here, girl? Girl, you okay? Popcorn. So I did the usual. Put it in the microwave, hit the popcorn button. Walked away to,
Is there something here that you want to check? We need to be
like,
at
take my
Carol's
shoes
bar
off
at
and stuff, because it was, like, right
2200.
when I got home.
We're free until then.
And keep in mind, I have a new microwave that I got, like, a month or two ago. Because my old microwave finally bit the dust. And I come back to the popcorn. Open it up. Pour it in the bowl. And it only popped, like, a quarter of popcorn. It turns out the popcorn setting in my microwave, not good for popcorn. Or at least not that brand of popcorn. I did have egg in my face later when I looked at the instructions for the popcorn, and it explicitly stated, "Do not use the popcorn button." That's a hard, my bad. That's my fault for that. But still, you'd expect it to be a little better than that. Moral of the story is,
Hey,
I had
Sigourney.
popcorn.
I'm glad you're here. My pot. It's getting cold. Please, let's get going.
What are
Could
you doing?
explain what you're talking about?
What are you rambling on about? My pot's getting cold as we speak. Hurry! Hurry!
Where are we going?
Zach, I guess we're going to have to drive her home. But I wonder what happens when her pot gets cold.
Oh god, don't tell me it's this time, because there's no way in hell I'm getting to Sigourney's home and everything all that time. I'm gonna have to fight the Mac. Sigourney often wanders this town when the weather's nice. Having been told that her pot is getting cold, you're gonna have to take her home. Driving safely might not cut it this time. Well, it's a good thing I never drive safely.
Wow, get the car going. My house is
York,
over
why are you
the lake.
standing? York is
3,
standing.
2, 1, go!
Look at his pose. He's standing in his car. Okay, now he's fine. I don't know how to get to your house, Sigourney. You didn't tell me where you live. Where is your house? Okay, if I find Wesley. Okay, Wesley's not at Sigourney's house anymore. Okay. That's not Sigourney's house. Is this Sigourney's house? Yes. Wesley is here too? Wait. Oh, hold up a second. Close the map. Open the map. Only way to reset it. Wesley is both at Panda Bear and Sigourney's house at the same time. Wait, why did the game start me off going this direction when Sigourney's house is this way? What is happening? Wesley is here. Sigourney's house. Wesley the gunsmith. He's there. Panda Bear. Wesley the gunsmith. There's there. There are two Wesleys on the map. The game is having me race the wrong direction to Sigourney's house. Unless I can't go through this tunnel, which is possible. I'm gonna assume that's the case. We'll see what happens when we get to Sigourney's house. If there's a Wesley there. Has he mastered the art? Has he mastered the art of Shadow Clone Jutsu? What's going on here? We can just drive through this tunnel. Why would you not point us this direction? Her house is right here. I can turn.
This is not good. It's losing more and more of its warmth.
Sigourney?
Wait, my pot is going to get
Chill,
cold.
okay?
Hurry.
Chill
Hurry.
like your pot is.
Why do you have
chill.
to drive so safely? Can't you see my pot is getting cold?
How did you want me to drive? We were off the road. I lost control. What do you mean I was driving safely?
Oh, thanks to you, my pot is still warm.
I'm
She
glad
lives
to
in
hear
a
that.
freaking mansion. Look at this
Don't
witch.
get so excited, will you? Keep your voice down.
What, are you going to tell me a secret?
The pot knows everything. Hears all. If you can't find the person you are looking for, you need to look at things from a different angle. There is only one truth, but more than one is always visible. Like cooking a stew. Mix things in and wait for it to boil together. Just make sure it doesn't get burnt. And keep an eye on it. You have to gently mix it sometimes and wait until it's ready. Listen carefully. The best stew is a stew that is boiled slowly. Oh my! My pot is getting cold again! Did you have to talk so long? Oh!
Okay. Look at this house. Jeez. Louise, man. Wesley, are you there? No, this is a Phantom Wesley. That happened. We learned the wisdom of the pot. Honestly, a good stew, good beef bourguignon, something like that. That sounds pretty good. Again, I am very hungry. And like a good Mary Callender's roast. Ooh, okay, hold on. I'm gonna be lazy, I'm just gonna order food again. I'm hungry. And lazy. And I got paid yesterday. Mary Callender's so. Whoa! Hold on, we're this is food intermission. Fungus. Very fungus. They're not open. Shoot. Too late. I'll figure out what to do with it. Action. Oh yeah, David. Because you weren't here when I mentioned. Look, we got an overlay. This is just a temporary overlay while I figure out and get hopefully like a custom one commissioned or made by myself or something like that. But for now this is just a placeholder. But yeah, we got this. We got a new emote. that I forgot to mention last time, because I think it was there last time. Chat commands are working. There's like, I didn't add anything, but they work. I think that was it. Yeah, it's slick looking. Yeah, it's just a free one that I found. On a placeholder for now. But it does look good. I did look through several different options. I picked this one as my favorite.
Zach, if you notice anything, just stop me.
Ooh, flying car. Oh my Jesus. Goodness. Yeah, I need to update the credits because I forgot. Honestly, that emote might have been there the last stream or two even. But I forgot I added it. I kept telling myself I needed to add it, and then when I checked earlier today, I realized I already did. And I don't remember doing that. So I should update. For now... Alright, we did the Sigourney thing. Oh, George! We can talk to George. George, if we just go down the street, George lives over there. Alright, cool. George of the jungle. Watch out for that tree. I don't remember that show. I only remember the intro and nothing more of that show. That was a TV show, right? Okay. I don't even remember if it was a TV show or not. I do remember that. Sleep in the tree. Anyway. I barely remember it. It's certainly... It's not before my time, but it's hitting there. Hello, George. Park in your garage. If I can get in there. Let me in. Yeah. There you go. All snuggled up next to George's car. And it doesn't matter because we parked outside anyway. Cool. George. George. You have a quest for me. Hey. Alright. He's shy.
George, which do you prefer, mustard or hot sauce?
I drove to your
Come
house.
all
This
the
is
way to my
important.
house just to ask me that.
Yes, I did.
You don't have other things you should be doing?
No, I
Of
don't.
course I do. But I'm interested in you right now.
I must know.
Interested?
He's interested.
Agent Morgan, look, my mother is sick. If it's not urgent, I'd rather we did this later.
Okay, but answer
Very
me.
ill.
Well, I have to say it. It doesn't look good.
I'm sorry to hear that. Anything I can do?
Anything involving mustard or hot sauce?
No, this is a private matter. I can't ask for your help.
You know, back in D.C., people always came to me for personal advice. I'm here to help you if you let me.
There's no need for that, Agent Morgan. Please. You need to...
Abide by the rules, right? Okay, I get it. I didn't mean to invade into your private matters.
Oh.
George, I just thought you could use a friend who wasn't a dumbbell.
Aw, it's a friend.
Back when I was a kid, my mother really liked this flower.
Flower.
Yes. Small flower. No name. It grows somewhere here in Greenvale, although I must admit I've never seen it actually growing anywhere. I think it would make my mother happy if you could get her that flower.
George, that's good.
On the case.
Great idea. Every woman likes to receive flowers. You know all about that, right,
That's
Zach?
nice.
In any case, this is a personal matter. Make sure it doesn't interfere
Turn
with the
down flowers
investigation.
either.
Of course not, George. But I'm going to find that flower for you.
Nameless flower. Agent Morgan coming on strong. He knows no other way. Deadly premonition, yo. I'm on the case. I will find that flower for your sick mother. She'll be healed. Although I will admit, again, this is the side quest that I know. And I know the flower I'm looking for, and I have just not found it yet. So, and you can find the flower without finding the quests. I just have not found the flower yet. This is not a good way to back out of George's house. But when we find that flower, boy howdy, are we in business. His that unlocks fast travel. Should be really nice to not have to drive everywhere. I'm already getting tired of it. Lysander Roth over there. Is Emily? Yeah, okay, there's Emily again. Jason's still driving around. Emily's there too. Isaac and Isaiah. Okay, this icon must mean I can do a quest. So far, it has consistently been true. So we're gonna skip Lysander Roth over here because I just don't want to do that. I don't like the junkyard. And we're gonna talk to Isaac and Isaiah at Pete's house. To get there, we must locate ourselves, turn around, take a right on the major road of January Way, my favorite street, and let's start there. All right.
So, where shall
I
we go next?
just said where we're going next, York. Were you even paying attention, sir? Okay. Don't pay attention to that. I think this is January Way. Coming up here. Skirt. That's alright, we'll use the car as a cushion. It's a bumper. And I don't remember which. If I remember, I mean, didn't read what the street that we need to turn on is, but it should be by a little patch of something, so. I know what it looks like. Just like driving in real life. I don't know street names for the life of me. Even in places I've lived in for like years to decades. Okay, maybe not decades, let's see that. Very long time. Bye, Emily. Bye, Emily. I just never learned street names, but I know where everything is in relation. Sorry, I'm an FBI. Don't run into me. I know where everything is in relation to each other. So I know how to get to places. Just don't ask me what street something is. I have no idea. They're not at home. I just checked the map and it said you were here. They're here. Sir, open up. It's only 9 p.m. Open up. We'll peek through your windows like a creep. Brown bullhead catfish. Take that. I know you're home. I see you. Open your door. Sir, I want to talk to your children. Maybe not a good look to be peeking through someone's window and at 9 p.m. tell them that. But I'm an FBI man. I can be trusted. Let me talk to your kids. Let me in. Really is close, huh? Really can't talk. Alright. Sure. Waste my time. Oh, second name. There's a watch. I guess we can go talk to Lysander off. It is somewhere. Where's the junkyard again? How do I get there? Take a right, take a right. January Way, my favorite street. Take a right on Silent Avenue, left on Silent. Take a right. Lots of rights. Silent Avenue. Okay, that's the world's hardest push. Take a right. Get onto my okay. We're good. We're good. It's a little scratch. Oh my god. I don't think we flipped that quite that much yet. It's a new record.
Nothing.
George's
Just my
fine.
imagination.
He's not even phased. silent way, I think, is this one right here. Okay. We don't need to change insurance. No damage was caused. We all Gucci. Gucci Cabana. And Sigourney said I was a safe driver. Open? I think it said open. I think we're in business here. Wrong, but... Open! Okay, General. Your name is Lysander. Ah, there you are. You came at a good time, son. Continue shot? Well, I did buy continue. Son, do you think you can handle it? You have a quest for me, right, sir? Son, are you kidding? What do you want, again? Talk?
Now then, young fella. How do you feel about your current vehicle?
Not
My
good.
Vehicle? It's a piece of crap, but I'm not here to talk about that.
Then how about a little treasure hunt?
I don't follow.
Listen up, young man. My junkyard is actually a mountain of treasure. All kinds of treasure lies in those mountains of junk. The problem is, there's so many, I've lost track of where everything is. You've caught on already. I can see it in your eyes. I need you to head out in the yard and find certain things for me. If you help me out, I'll customize your car a little.
What are you talking about?
Didn't I tell you to shut up and listen to your superiors? Now, will you do it or not?
I don't see any reason to refuse.
Well said. First, I'll need some low gear parts. With that, I'll be able to boost the...
I don't think the engine needs more boosting,
You'll
so
find
things
one
plenty
around
fast.
E5. Go! Don't just stand there, get going!
E5, I got bingo. Low gear parts. Thank goodness he made his junkyard into a labeled grid. That's convenient. That's very good foresight on his part. There's 5? Where's the E5? Over here somewhere. Oh. How do I get over there? York does not know the technology of walking on top of things. Guess I have to go around. I think this should lead around, right? Surely we will get to Santa. This one. 5. Okay, there it is. Oh, hello, Nina! Welcome in! Oh, welcome in, Raiders! Let me give you a shout out. Oh, thank you for the follow, Day Hotshot! Hello, hello! Everyone, go say hi to Nina. Well, go say hi to Nina. She's right here. Everyone, go check out Nina. She is a Phoenix Fox VTuber. Good friend of mine. And she was playing Oblivion, I think, right? Ah! Am I reading that right? Did it work? Yeah, Oblivion Remastered. How was Oblivion, Nina? How was it? I've been meaning to play that. I bought it a while ago, and I've been meaning to check it out. I was hanging out and lurking in your stream a little bit earlier. But how was it today? My chat is weird. Why can't I see what we're saying? Oblivion, yeah! Sorry, my chat is... Here, let me do this so I can see it better. Oblivion's been chill, become a master restoration caster. Ooh, I played Oblivion back a long time ago. But I remember the spell system was really fun. Much more intricate than Skyrim. So I'm really interested in seeing the kind of things you can do with spells. Restoration was healed. Hey, go to on stream, Nina. If you need to rest, you need to like take a break, get food, please do so. We'll be playing Deadly Premonition here, which is, I think I mentioned it last time, a very, very not Nina core game. So if you need to vamoose because you don't want to watch a horror, admittedly, like there's nothing going on here, so you're fine. But it is a horror game, so if you need to leave, that's fine. Thank you for the raid. Take care, Nina. I appreciate you always. And I gotta catch up on all the TikToks you sent me. I know you sent me an absolute mountain of Blue Archive TikToks. I just haven't logged into Blue Sky in forever. I will get to that one day, and I will let you know about. I'll go through my backlog. I'll get back to you on that. Doing great. Just working on backstage stuff. Oh, good luck, day Hotshot. I was working on stream stuff earlier myself too. It's like overlay and stuff. But good luck. And lurkies while you rest. And have stream snackies and go to bed. Yeah, rest well, Nina. I appreciate it. Have a good rest. Take care. And I'll see you soon. I'll see you when you stream next. I'll make sure to actually say hi. A lot of times I lurk and I just don't even say hi. I probably should. Admittedly, a lot of times I'll lurk and then immediately fall asleep. But I'll make sure to at least say hi. So you know I'm there. But, please take care, Nina. You can play Metro 2030 on streams. Ooh. Very low res gear parts. Holy. That sounds fun. The Metro series is interesting. I don't know too much about it. I think it was Metro Redux was one of the ones I played. They're very, very interesting games. Can't say terribly much about them because I'm not terribly experienced. But from what I played, it was kind of like survival shooter. A lot of story, if I'm recalling correctly. It's not the way to go. Going post-apocalyptic to Moscow. Okay, yeah, so that does sound. Hope you have fun with that. They reminded me of Fallout. Just not as RPG-ish. But they gave me very similar vibes. I think. I also don't put. I have something to play. Where do you want to go? I found your gear. So we found what we need. Yes, it is somewhere in my pockets. Wait, I had the flower this whole time? Wait a minute. Hold up. Why did I not remember I actually just had the flower? Oh, well, George, you and me, sir, you and me have a date. As soon as I'm done here with Lysander off. Where's the gear? Where's the gear? Here it is. Here, take your gear. I'm not interested in the side quest anymore.
This is it. This will save your life someday, son.
You sure know how to exaggerate.
You're buying the books. Space on the novel.
Engine boost is vital for bringing back
Is
soldiers
it based on a
alive
book?
from war.
Engine boost.
Of course. Engine boost is the basis of everything. Let me tell you a war story, son. I was leading my unit at the very front line. Things were bad, and sanitary conditions were worse. Endless guerrilla attacks were stripping us of our manpower. Everyone was tired to their limits. There was one sergeant who really rubbed me the wrong way. The boys like to call him Crybaby Timothy.
Well, that's just
Really
not right.
gave me headaches, I can tell you.
How?
Just by breathing. His posture was bad. He was weak, slow, easily distracted. I have no idea who thought he was capable of combat in a war zone. He endangered the lives of every member of the unit. Stomach pains. The worst
I've been there.
stomachache ever. Every one of us. It was just cooking. He was using food that was contaminated. I flew into the dugout toilet like an Apache chopper returning to base. I have to tell you, it was a close call. My engine was boosted.
I'll report that. That's
and
too
what
real.
got me there safely, right in the nick of time.
What happened to the unit?
You really want to know?
Yeah.
It was a terrible sight. Powerful, athletic men reduced to walking dead. Blinking like crazy, shaking with pain. Their confidence and self-esteem were all crushed. They almost didn't recover.
An interesting story.
Sir, is that part of your unit?
So you see the need for engine boost now, do you?
Not
keep
really.
my side of the promise and get to work on your vehicle.
Look at how he got off of that chair. That man.
That badge on him is for a sergeant. Looks like it was sewn on something else before it was sewn onto his shirt. I wonder what that's all about.
The opposer.
I put in longer pistons and optimized your lower gears. That should add boost to your speed when you accelerate. But there's still plenty of stuff I can do to make your car go faster.
Faster, sir. I can
Just
barely
come see
control
me
it as it
again
is.
and I'll customize your car a little more.
I can barely control my car, sir. Do not make it go faster. I am actually asking you to make my car go slower, if anything. Speaking of, where is my car? Okay. Panicked. I did not see my car. And I was afraid I lost it for a second. I do not know how to get it back if you lose it. George. Where are you? That flower that I thought I had, or I thought I didn't have. And it was like, this is gonna take me forever to find. Oh, you just around the corner. Turns out I had it this whole time. Which is incredible, because I know that flower's a pain in the butt. Don't move very fast. That's not a problem. Stretch, 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 stretch. I have your flower. Closed? What the hell you mean closed? Okay. I had this meant I missed a golden opportunity.
Zach, is there something here that you want to check out?
I was
We need to be
here.
at Carol's
He
vault
was
at
here.
2200.
I had the flower.
We're free until then.
Leave, and now he's gone. George. George, please. That's cool. I didn't want you to stick with that trouble anyway. Fine, keep this flower. I'm sorry, I don't mean what I'm saying, George. Please, I want the fast travel. Please, sir, come home. So I can give your dying mother... Okay, hopefully she's not dying, he just said sick. Your sick and or hopefully not dying mother this flower that will help? Question mark? You have more quests for me, sir? Where you going again? I skipped the stuff. If you dig deep enough, you might find something. Oh. I meant to talk to you, sir. Stop. Rank makes the man. That's true, but then the man also makes the rank. Status isn't important as status isn't as important as self-defense, self-confidence. Confidence makes more sense. Alright, no more side quests from you, sir. Which I'll count as a blessing in disguise. Our hot rod is already plenty. Any more side quests I can do? Let's try to do one more side quest before I call it, because I am starving. Brian the Insomniac? No quest, I don't think. Alexandra. You know, this Tekken character. Olivia, nothing. George, wouldn't. What do you mean George Woodman is at his house? I was just there. I was just there, dude. Swear to God, I'm gonna drive back to George's house. I don't see him. Wait, just because he's there doesn't mean the house is open. This is true. I will... George, it's only 10 p.m., 9 p.m. Man. Okay. Don't ask how the physics on that one works out. Close. Alright. That's cool. Hush. Brian. Surely someone had the side quest for me. Leslie, no. Quint, no. Richard, no. You're not even at home. Isaac and Isaiah, we were there earlier. They're close to Jim Breen, nothing. Diner, nothing. Payson is here to... No, wait, that's what that was. He was. Payson, Sally, Quint, Richard, Willie. Milk Barn, no one. They're closed because they're not home. Nobody. Who is here? Who are you? Diane is here again. Dan does not have a quest yet. Sure, Asha, Fiona. Fiona has a side quest, I know that. But it's not showing up right now. Carol, Nick and Thomas. Story. Really? No one has a side quest right now? Well, let's go to Swery and see if we can talk to someone there. If no one at Swery has a side quest, I think we might just end it. Not terribly long stream today, but I'm also, again, I basically have not eaten today. I do not recommend it. And a little bit of popcorn. I had a quarter of a bag of popcorn. It's microwave. And a little bit of rice. Oh my god. I actually am stuck. I am actually stuck in the ground. I'm trying to go forward or backwards, and this is... I have clicked into the floor. I am actually stuck. Alright, get out of the car, York. Need to reset. Okay, thankfully that worked. Where are we going in? Sorry, that's right. Where he's just down the road. I actually don't know how I'm going to load them. Payson, Quince, Richard, and I think Sally's here. Wait, what is Sally doing? She doesn't leave the house. I read Sally here, right? I'm not imagining again that I don't imagine things earlier. Sally is here. What the heck? Hey, Sally. I've not seen you outside of your house before. How are you? I feel a little better. At least right now I do. Is there anything else you want to tell me about the day? York. Ooh. Read the room. Yes. He's actually gonna talk about it? I had a fight with Anna the day before she was killed. About what? Anna had a bad habit. She would lie to me. Huh? She was visiting a boy, but she lied about it. Sally, all girls her age. Doesn't make Anna a bad girl. Nothing special. Bad. She was special. Her blonde hair was so beautiful. Such a beautiful thing. I always brushed it for her. Sally, keep it together. What? What's that look for? You want her hair to... Oh my god. No, I don't. Was it you then? Are you the one she was seeing behind my back? Ma'am, I got here after she died. Out of here, you pig. Don't come near her again. Let her be, Zach. It's all in self-defense. Looking on at her imagination plus cling to her identity. Well, leave you some space. Clearly still processing things. Jason, what the heck are you doing here? Can I talk to you? Can I talk to you? The prompt is...
Hey, York.
Jason, why did you choose tree saplings as your merchandise to sell? What? Well, that's a tough question. I guess I'd have to say it's because I love trees. So tell me, how long do I have to stay here? Till I'm done. The killer's caught and this case is solved, of course. Oh man, that could be a while. It too will be.
Hey, York.
You really know how to ruin a drink. Just don't feel like drinking this anymore after I talk to you. York. Cure to alcoholism. Wait, you got anything to say to me? You again. What do you want? My fault that Becky died. Just stayed with her around the clock. She was killed by a vicious criminal. If you were there, you would have been killed too. I was there. I did see the raincoat killer. He killed me like 3 times, so... You're right on that one. Right on the money on that one. I don't know who's saying this. I would have given up my life to save... Okay, let's quit. I would have given up my life to save Becky. Wait, that was York talking to Quint. Oh yeah, Quint would have been toast too. Quint would have been dead as hell. I'll give anything, even my life, to save him. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There's nothing. You don't even have the ring. To remember, or to remember. Oh no, wait, you do have the ring. I gave it. Huh? Yeah, I'm gonna do. So, I'm gonna try to stream again on Sunday. I know I said that last time, and then Sunday rolled around and I didn't, because I gotta be honest, I fell asleep. It's the stream title. I almost fell asleep again today. Very sleepy person. Work has been busy, but thankfully, now the proposals are done at work, should be a little better. Thank you all for coming. I think we're gonna keep doing Deadly Premonition on Thursdays. And then Zelda or something. I might change it up on Sundays. But Deadly Premonition will be Thursdays. That being said, yeah, we are gonna end it here. I did say it, right? Yeah, I said. I'm hungry. I need the food. I don't do, but I'm gonna eat food. Thank you all for coming. Thank you for the follows and for showing up and chatting or lurking or what have you for the head pats that I just implemented. I appreciate you all. Next stream, as I said, probably will be Sunday. It's gonna be pretty late in the day though, like maybe like 8 or 9 p.m. Pretty good. It's gonna be late. Probably later than today. Today was already a little bit. But if you can make it, cool. If not, I'll see you when I see you. We're going to, I think Kelsey's right. Did I see that notification for Kels? Yes, okay, we're gonna go raid Kelsey. Like Final Fantasy. Is underscore anyway. Yay, okay. And I have a raid command now. Look at this. I cannot think of a message to put in for the raid command, or I did not finalize one because there are a few options. So this is our raid message for till I figure that out. Thank you all for coming. I hope you all guys have a good rest of your night. Eat food if you haven't, like I have. Rest well. Take care. Goodbye. Good night. Ciao. Say hi to Kels if you want. Take care. Bye bye.